So I had this case about 4 months ago. Lady broke up with this guy. She said that he didn't want to go away, and she really felt like he was coming around harassing her. She said, when I go out of town, I think he's coming in my house. She said, he's got my garage door opener, and he's got access to my Wi-Fi. I think he's turning off my cameras, coming in the house, messing around, turning the cameras back on. All plausible. We went and worked the case a couple times. She went out of town. Just nothing went down on those particular days. She calls me a couple days ago, and she said, I really think it's happening again. She goes, I got this new handyman who's going to help me, and he's walking around the house. He's assessing the situation, and he's like, yeah, look at this and look at this and look at this. And she says, well, he's going to put a kill switch on the garage door opener for me so I can turn the garage door opener off and he won't be able to get access. And I said, yeah, that's interesting. How much is he charging you for that? She goes, well, he said it's probably going to be about $400 all in. $400 to hook up a kill switch? I said, ma'am, let me ask you a question. Can you not just unplug it? She goes, well, I didn't really think about that. Yes, I guess I could. So look at that. Look at us saving her money. $400 for a kill switch. Come on. Also, the handyman's walking around the house, and he's like, look at this, and this could be trouble here, and maybe this. And man, the troublemaker here is not the ex-boyfriend. It's this handyman that is taking this poor lady for a ride, charging her all these absurd fees and I think he's probably making up stuff. She said something about this speaker. The handyman told her that there was probably a camera inside this speaker that she had on her pool deck. Well, how are you going to put a camera inside a speaker? First off, the speaker is in there, and then the speaker has a speaker cover with like little pinhole things to let the sound out. How is a camera going to shoot through any of that? But this handyman, he's got her all jacked up that all this stuff is going on. Thankfully, she called me, and I chatted with her for a long time. Oh, the ex-boyfriend told her that he used to work with the Bush administration, and he's got these special codes on his driver's license. If he gets pulled over, they let him off because they know who he is. I said, give me those codes. So he gave me those codes. I deciphered all that. That was a bunch of nonsense. One of them was an organ donor. Ay. The stuff that people will say and do. When she called me, I could have certainly said, well, why don't we come back over and let's look at this and let's look at that. But she wasn't getting any value out of that. I want to sell cases, and I want to, we're a business. But if I don't feel like I can really bring any value to the table, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to give you some workarounds. And, hopefully I save this woman, again, $400 for this garage door opener thing. So free consultation. Give us a call. We're straightforward. We'll tell you what the deal is. Can we do this? Can we not? I'm constantly getting calls from people that said, hey, I just need to know if I can do this. I talked to another investigator. They said they can definitely do that. I know that's crap. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. A lot of people will tell you whatever you want to hear to get money. We're not like that in here. We'll be straight. Give us a call. I love to chat and help out people.